This is just going to be a quick fly through of the uh, Sunken Cell Stronghold for the seasonal event. Just trying to show off as many of the secret locations that are known so far on day 1. The first one is this orange note that's always here. Besides that, there's been nothing else found in this room yet. And outside of that, there's just nothing else going on in this room. So it's a little bit unfortunate because it's such a big room and there's just nothing going on. This is also being done on normal just because there's usually less people queuing for it. I was hoping to get it solo, but it just didn't happen. I tried a few times and so I'm just going with whoever was here. I'm sure most of these people are doing the same thing as well, just trying to learn where secrets are and stuff. I'm just hoping they also don't take anything that does show up. Be a little bit unfortunate, but it wouldn't be that big of a deal.
This whole place is active. The amount of shaper energy is crazy.
This next area just has a note trail and some crates. It also has this orange note, which is always there. At least as far as I've seen. It's like my 6th time through this now, and it's always been in that spot every time. Now, this room can have one of the Grabbit decoys spawn right here. It's not present, so that means it'll be in a later room. I've only seen two different spawn spots for it so far. Out of my 6, now 7 runs. So we're gonna look around and see if there's anything else that has changed, but I'll base off the puzzle because it's not a very hard puzzle, so they should be able to do it just fine. Well, Sunken Cell is quite a large stronghold. They didn't pack it full of stuff like I was kind of hoping they would. Everything's just kind of spread out a little bit loosely, so it's kind of hard to find, but there hasn't been, like, despite how many spots they could put different secrets, there hasn't been too many different areas that have been used for secrets. I don't know how they have not done either one of these puzzles yet. That was interesting. Only 2 of them lit up. Okay, so that's the same order. I don't... Okay, close enough.
Hey, you helped gather the info to crack. It's done. Heading up to the surface.
And this is the other location where the Grabbit decoy will spawn. This room almost always has an orange note as well, typically spawning in the different corners. Usually that corner, this corner, and occasionally one of these 2 corners.
Shaper energy's intensifying. Possible cataclysm forming close by.
Now, as far as I've seen, this next room actually has absolutely nothing in it.
What's going on with these colored tubes?
Like, I've not seen any kind of secret show up here once yet.
Just make them go and don't let them come back up.
Despite how much room it looks like is in here, like upwards, there's a very low ceiling. So there's not much room for anything. Which is a little bit unfortunate. They could have used this room a lot better. But it is what it is. Now we can head back.
These experiments, the monsters, what was Harkin playing at? They've been trapped down here a long time. What if we left that alone?
So far this area has 3 different orange jump spots that I've seen. Occasionally spawn up here above the exit. But more frequently it spawns over to either one of these sides. Outside of that, this is just another kill room. Just kill everything and move on. Because this is still the same section, or counts as the same section as where we got the Grabbit, so it's possible that there's a decoy spawn location here, but out of all the runs, I've never seen it once. And there's no other major secrets that I've come across here yet. Nothing super hidden or out of the way or any kind of secret puzzle or anything. This area has a couple of these crates. All of them are above water. The water has a note trail, which is also one of the easiest ones to mess up, since it goes through the water. And these guys messed it up, but there'd be another note here. You grab this one, and goes basically straight up. There's usually one up here before this one, and then this is the last one, usually. And this one, as you can already see, has a hidden puzzle. You just gotta grab these 5 orange notes. This first layer of this room only has 1. The second layer up here has 2. And the third layer also has 2, and they're always in the same fixed location, so they should be relatively easy to find. This room also has an orange note, which is why I looked over here, because it can spawn over here so far that I've seen. There's one other location I've seen so far. So I'm gonna go grab the rest of these orange notes after this overheat. Last 2 of these red notes are up here above these. This one and the one on the other side there. And this target actually has to die before you clear this room, because it will instantly despawn upon clearing the room. So keep that in mind. So, kill this, and then we're gonna go find that other orange note, because there's a good chance it could be one I haven't seen yet. Assuming they didn't pick it up and I didn't notice. Pretty sure the other one I've seen is on the bottom layer. Oh yeah. Grabbit decoy for this area typically spawns right here. I don't think I've seen it spawn in another location yet. Every time it's been, for this room, it's been in that location. Finish the puzzle. I'm not worried about time, so. Or no, must have spawned somewhere else and they grabbed it. I have not seen it yet. One of them must have seen and grabbed it, because there's always an orange note here.
There's something special here.
Okay, finish the puzzles. Now, as you come up here, there's this puzzle right here, which is a magic square puzzle. It's like a Sudoku puzzle, but, you know, instead of 9 by 9, it's only 4 by 4. Basically, there can only be a single copy of a shape per row or column. So, like in this case, I'm holding one of these crosses, so I'm gonna put it there for now. Actually, no, that's incorrect. That's got to go here. That way, it has one in both there. Now I have a shield. Shield for this column has to go here. Square has to go here. Got another shield. That's weird. They messed this one up. Because there's 5 shields instead of 4. Alright, let's see if it's just plugged in it, and it still gets solved with all the tiles on it. What's the thoughts on that? One of them, okay, I was gonna say, did one of them take off with it? That'd be sad. Okay, that was not correct. This pops up to switch things around. Interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that for now. When you complete it, it gives you 20,000 score like the previous puzzle in Heart of Rage, albeit much simpler. They actually fly through here without touching a single one of these orbs. No, what? Yeah, no trail. Messed it up already. This one is one of the more annoying note trails, because it kind of goes everywhere. There's that, and this right here. I'm gonna bother with the rest of the note trail. It's not worth the time since it's already messed up. When you fly through this hall, there's occasionally a crate, and above one of these platforms that you fly over through the middle here will also be an orange note. It's one of those things that's good to keep in mind. It stands out, but they already got it. This area has a bunch of echoes, but they've already been through here. And there's also a bunch of these reservoirs around the lower and upper sections of the room. There's 4 or 5 in total. Grabbit can also spawn on these slanted pillars and above the door where we came in. But since these, I don't know, these people and it's not a coordinated group, stuff has been missed, and I could have gotten that last Grabbit, but then the last Grabbit would spawn right here at the end of this trail of triangles. If I can get a good solo run, I'll try to get a good solo run and explain everything better. But for now, this should get most people started in getting all the secrets for this. Apologies, I can't explain everything right yet, but I actually haven't found everything myself, and I'm still putting together my guide yet. But this should help for starters.